Hey guys, this is Pri from Voltech, and we are here to show you a comparison between Nexus 5 and Xiaomi Mi3. So these are the specs for Xiaomi Mi3 with its boot animation on the screen, and now these are the specs for the Nexus 5 with the boot animation on your screen. You will notice that the specs are pretty much similar in both the devices. So now I have Nexus 5 32GB variant in my left hand and Xiaomi Mi3 on my right hand. So if we compare the dimensions and keep Nexus 5 over Xiaomi Mi3, we'll notice that Xiaomi Mi3 is a little longer, as in a bigger than Nexus 5, which is not acceptable for just a 0.1 centimeter larger screen. So it confirms that the bezels are pretty large as compared to the bezels in Nexus 5. On the sides, Nexus 5 has got a hold button on one side and the volume buttons on the other side, whereas in Xiaomi Mi3 you got the hold and volume buttons both on the same side. That will be your right side. On the bottom they have got mono speakers, but they look like dual speakers, and they have micro USB slot. On the top they have got 3.5mm jack with the microphone. They also got a microphone on the bottom, and at the back Xiaomi Mi3 has got an extra microphone which makes it a better listener as a device. Now let's coming to the camera. On the Nexus 5 we got an 8 megapixel camera with LED flash and an additional feature which is optical image stabilization. On the Xiaomi Mi3 we have got 13 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. We'll be comparing the camera quality later in the video. So now let's compare the build qualities and the overall quality of the chassis. We can see that Nexus 5 has got a rubber finish, matte finish back, which looks pretty cool and soft. On the Xiaomi Mi3 we got a plastic, a little shiny kind of back with aluminium chassis. Both of them look good in hand. If you compare the edges, on Mi3 they are cornered, but on Nexus 5 they are curved. On the side Xiaomi Mi3 is curved, giving it a different design, but Nexus 5 is flat. So now let's go into both of the phones. Now these are the lock screens, as you can see. Pretty cool, simple. You can see the basic details like camera, weather, time, date, etc. Now you also, if you see, with the Android L update, with the Android L developer preview on the Nexus in my left hand, you get an extra option, so you can view the notification from the lock screen, and if you don't want a notification you can just remove it from there and there. So suppose if I don't want this second notification, I just swipe it and it's gone. So now unlocking both the devices, these are the home screen for both the devices. Both of them have got 1080p display, and on Xiaomi Mi3 the display is crystal clear and pretty awesome. On the Nexus 5 the display is pretty good. Not much can be compared about from the displays from the naked eye. Both of them look pretty cool. The pixel density on is 455 on Nexus 5, whereas it's 441 on Mi3. So you can see both of them are pretty much similar in the category of display. The UI on the Nexus 5 is at the moment the developer preview version of Android L, and it's MIUI version 5 on the Mi3. Now you will notice that there is no app drawer in the Mi3, but in the Nexus 5 you do have an app drawer like all other and most of the Android phones. It has got a Google Now Direct availability from your home screen, or you can also long press the middle button and you will get that. On the Nexus 5 you don't have it direct approach or direct view to from the home screen. You cannot access the Google Now, but you can press the middle button and you will get Google Now. So the notification panel you can see for Nexus 5 is pretty good. The card display, and if you swipe it down once again you get to the toggles. In the Mi3, if you swipe once, you get the toggle, you swipe towards right and you will get all your notifications right there. So pretty good, both of these. Okay, now I will show you the task managers for both these devices. For the Nexus 5, you just need to press the third button and you get there the card display, the new material design which is available on Android L. You swipe it and they are gone. On the Mi3, you need to long press the button and you will get there, you will get this button and just now we'll test the speed, opening and closing speed for various apps on both these devices. We'll be opening the same app on both the devices so that we can check if there is any difference in the speed in both the devices. So Ookla speed test is the first one. Yeah. So pretty much the same speed, not much of a difference. We'll compare with another app, suppose Play Music. Okay, so let's get there. Music. Here I find them. Yeah. So exactly same speeds for Play Music, no difference at all, no competition. Got the same processors and they are working pretty awesome. Now I will show you the customization options for both these devices. On the Nexus, you long press the display and you will get all the options such as wallpaper, widgets. Now these are the widgets available on Nexus 5. You will get almost all types of widgets that you would want on your device. The various icons or weather widgets, mail widgets, whatever you want, you will get it. A lot of options and you can resize all of them. Now what's surprising for me is that there's a setting button which I press and it takes me to Google Now setting. Really surprising, why would they put that on display feature. Now in the Mi3, if you long press the display, you get options such as move apps, widgets. Now these are the widgets that are available on Mi3. They are little lesser than Nexus 5 but they are good for you to go, not much of a problem there. Now you also get to change wallpaper or transition effects. They have a lot of transition effects like cascade and cube, rotate, etc. Now there's a different kind of feature in Mi3 which is inbuilt, that is a custom themes. Now Xiaomi has given you a lot of themes that you can change as you want. You can download them for free and you can change them according to your wish. Now these are the apps, these are the themes that I've already downloaded. Now let me just put down one of them. Now let's check that. And voila, everything has changed. The icons, the widgets, the notification panels, even the lock screen, the style of unlocking the lock screen, everything has changed. Every day you can change one because there is loads of options and you have a different phone every day on your hand. You will never get bored of your phone. In the Android L, the Google has finally decided to club the gallery and photos app together. So now we only have one photos app in which we can view all our photos. On the Mi3, you have a normal gallery. So if we open both of them, these are the galleries as you can see. These are the UI. You can see the UIs for both. These are nothing much. Suppose if I want to open a photo, uh, these are the way in which the photos are opened. So it's just nothing, just a personal choice. If you like some UI or if you don't like some UI, a lot of gallery options are also available on the Play Store for you to change if you don't like a one. Okay, so now I will compare the camera UIs for Nexus 5 and the Mi3 for you. Oh, that's a mistake. So now if we swipe towards right, we can see the options such as lens blur, photosphere, panorama, video and camera. And if we press the settings button, then we can change the resolution and the image or video quality. We can change the setting if we want our location to be saved with the image or video. We can go to advanced to change whether we want a manual exposure setting on the camera. Now if you press the three dots at the bottom, we can see settings such as changing the camera view, changing whether we want flash, HDR plus, grid, self timer and also manual exposure, where we can select on a scale of 5 depending on the light availability and the kind of picture we need. Now if we come to Mi3, we'll notice that there is a slider at the top to choose whether we want camera or video. On the top left there is option for choosing flash, and on the top right there is the camera view, that is front or back. At the bottom you can see a lot of settings are available, such as the panorama or the special effects that you can access directly from the camera. And now there is also a special feature. This is the manual exposure, same as Nexus. You can choose on a scale of 5. Now we can choose white balance and extra kind of features which are available on most of the cameras. Now the special feature is that we can manually set the ISO on this device. So if you are a vivid photographer, then you can choose the ISO levels according to your own wish, which according to you best fits your particular scene, and get the photo that you want. Now these are some of the pics that we have clicked on both the devices, and you can see the difference between both the pics. So this is all that we have got for you today. If you like the video, then please give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.